Today I'm gonna try something a bit different. I've been wanting to talk about Pokémon Quest for a while, and it's a game that's been available on the Switch for almost a month now. And I think it's not getting the same attention that it should be getting, and even I was guilty of this when this was announced. And if you haven't noticed, this is gonna be a review of Pokémon Quest, but I'm gonna do it more in the style of a podcast, and I don't actually have a script for this, so we'll see how it goes, but I just wanted to talk about Pokémon Quest and why I have put well over 40 hours into this game right now. The reason I did not think this was gonna be a game for me was when it was announced, it looked very simplistic and it looked like one of those mobile games that was simply designed to get your money. And some of those aspects might still be true. The game will actually be released soon, probably by the time this review gets released on the channel, will be available on mobile phones everywhere. And it is a game that you can download for free, but to be honest, the odds are of you beating the game by not investing a single penny into this title are very slim. In fact, I think that it is possible, but it took me around 30 hours to beat the game, and I'd say you'd have to triple that easily to be able to beat this without investing a single penny. My argument though is that to buy this game, to really, there's only one thing you need to do, and it's invest in the DLC, and it has an option where you get everything for 30 US dollars or 40 Canadian dollars, and once you drop that $40 you're good to go. It's basically, instead of thinking of this game as a free-to-play mobile game that's designed to grab money as much as you want, think of this game as a demo with a $40 price tag if you want to get the full experience. And that's really the best way I can explain this to you, because if you think about it, $40 for a game is not really that high of a price. And considering the fact that I put over 40 hours into this game and then not near done with what I want to do, like, it's very, very reasonable in my opinion. I'm gonna tell you the only aspect of it that I do not like that reminds me of a mobile game is that for some reason there's a limit to the number of times you can play the game. Now, the maximum number of battery charges you have is 9 once you get all the upgrades, and those are purchased via tickets. And the only way to get tickets is by playing the game. You do get bonus tickets when you purchase the DLC, so you get a whole lot of tickets. But that's the only way to buy stuff in the game, is by using tickets. And those tickets allow you to get the maximum number of battery charges, which is 9. And it takes 30 real-time minutes to recharge a battery. So you basically have 9 plays. You can do 9 expeditions, and then you have to wait until the battery recharges. So usually by the time you're done your 9th expedition, you had 1 or 2 battery recharges, because those take some time, but eventually it will catch up to you. And it's a very weird design move, because of the fact that, like I said, they don't sell tickets in the eShop individually, although they could maybe change the mobile game in order to do that, but they don't. So even if you don't want to, if you don't have tickets left, there's not really any way to recharge your battery by spending real money. Although maybe I'm wrong, but I did not see anywhere in the eShop where you could purchase tickets. So that's a weird design move that I thought I'd mention. And just so you know, I still like the fact that you have 9 battery charges. I think you can play that game for around an hour and then move along to something else. But I just wanted to warn you guys. Now, the reason I love this game so much is that it reminds me, and it captures a lot of the elements that make the Pokemon franchise such a wonderful series and my favorite series of video games of all time. It's just so much fun to encounter new Pokemon, to evolve them, to try to complete your Pokédex, and to make new teams. And unlike the main series game, in this game, Pokemon Quest forces you to constantly change your team around in order to beat the game. You need to do this, and this forces you to play as many different Pokemon, and it's just a wonderful reason why this game is so awesome to play, especially as a Pokemon fan. Now, if you're not a Pokemon fan, what I recommend you do is simply download the game, don't spend a penny, and play it for about 30 minutes, and you should have a pretty good idea if this was for you. Even me, as a Pokemon super fan, I played this game for 30 minutes, and then I talked about this in, I believe it was in the May issue, one of the May episodes of Nintendo Fanboys we did, and I said this game was probably not for me, and I was probably never gonna play it again, and boy was I wrong. But still, the free demo of this game is a good enough indication of if you're gonna love the game or not. And the game, the way it works is that you go on expeditions. There's 10 main worlds you need to do to beat the game. Each world has around 5 levels and a boss. And once you complete those, you go on to face the final boss in the game, which I won't spoil for you, but if you are a Pokemon fan, you should have a pretty good idea who it is. And every time you go on those expeditions, you gain XP to level up your Pokemon, but you also get new Power Stones and you get ingredients. And those ingredients are very important because unlike regular Pokemon games, you don't actually catch Pokemon, but you go and you cook recipes with one of your cooking pots, and this will in turn make a Pokemon come to your village, and then you can recruit it automatically. And that's probably the most addicting part of this game. Is just like Pokemon, it's fun to complete your Pokédex, and trying to figure out new recipes on your own to finally figure out how to get a Dratini on your team is awesome. And that's why I love this game so much. As a matter of fact, I'm now at around 130 Pokemon, and I'm only missing 21 of those to complete my Pokédex, and I can't wait to play more and unlock those, and it's just so much fun to do so. And the potential for DLC for this game is so awesome. And if you look at all the past mobile offerings like Pokemon Go, Pokemon Duel, Pokemon Shuffle, and all those other Pokemon games, the Pokemon Company has constantly upgraded them and kept releasing more content. Like Magikarp Jump is another example of it. And while I haven't really played those games that much because I'm not a big mobile gamer, it gives me hope that Pokemon Quest, there will be no exception for this game, and this a game that will be supported for months and years to go. And I can't wait. I hope that in a few months we get more expeditions. Maybe even they add the Johto Pokédex. That would be amazing. But there's so much potential for this game, and it's such a game that went under everybody's radar, including mine when it was released, that I just thought I'd give it a review just to let you guys know that yes, it does have a few annoying mobile modes that or recurring issues that you will find in mobile games, but it's still very much a Pokemon game, and one that Pokemon fans will surely enjoy. And I really hope you give it a try. Just try the game, and honestly guys, this is an amazing game. Really loved it, and it will end up on my top 10 games at the end of the year because this is just so much fun to play. So there you have it guys, this is my review of Pokemon Quest. Give it a download. You will probably, like me, be surprised by how much fun this is to play.